Good morning. I'm just gonna try to get some reactions going. I was gonna fill in the blanks and try to explain what happened yesterday, but it looks like Tom McDonald really got us going. That was a great reaction. I mean, a little spicy, but current affairs can get a person that way. The other thing, the Randy Felt face. There's nothing really against it. It just, I'm few things that not quite as wholesome as the comedy I would like. I'd probably watch Jeff Dunham do his ventriloquism. The puppet thing didn't work. All in all, I just don't want to step on toes and say that it's bad. I could hear how much people loved it. Just not my thing. Didn't care for it much. I highly recommend if you're a fan of it, don't search out the clip that we're going to get up. It's sort of pay to play anyway. So that being said, I was going to go, try to make a big deal out of it, but I realized I've kind of been an open book myself since the start of this. And, I kind of goes without saying. I mean, I'm sure if a few of the harsher comments are just brush off for the whole experience, then it's great stuff. Yeah, it's no big deal. I we weren't feeling it, so I'm sure I've explained all those reasons why over the past months. Let's check this out.
Feeling like whatever while I write this letter. So it's mad typos, but that's how life goes. And tight flows excites hoes in tight clothes. But I would rather die before I wipe those. I chose to chase dreams wide awake. Now phone surf me like
I did catch that. Maybe know who you're putting a ring on it. Ring on the finger. What? Maybe the more experienced isn't actually better. I'll leave it at that.
chase dreams wide awake. Now phone surf me like a tidal wave. Gotta admit, man, even I'm amazed that I ain't quit the shit with all the petty shit that I done faced. But it's cool, homie, I ain't phased. Even though you fuckers threw me in a lion's cage. But I grew up in a lion's den with lions, man. Now I'm all grown up and got a lion's mane. Who failed to realize I'm a lion too? King of the jungle, not one of these lions in the zoo. So next time that you lie, be clear about who you lying to. Cause if it's me again, we beefing, man, that means you lions. Fool. You ain't gotta read between lines. I'm an open book, ain't gotta read my mind. Fuck the fine print, hell nah, it ain't fine. Look me in the eye.
So this one added to my stuff yesterday because I was like, this says it all. It just turns out that I take too much of it to heart. And it's cool. Like I said, it's like every other thing. After being caught off guard, I realize, what do I care? In the big picture, it's all good. Technically, I don't think it's hurting anybody. The triggering, getting me worked up, I'm starting to understand all that, and it don't really matter. It's not nothing I do. I certainly didn't wake up with any feelings of ill will towards anyone, especially the artist. I'm like, hey, do your thing. I can't believe how many people think the puppetry is cool. So, I mean, more power to you. If you can get adults that think a puppet show is cool, you're doing something. You definitely have an art form. Because just one of those weird things, But then I think about it, it's like this. This guy, he mixes the foul language and ideas about God. So should I be offended there? I take it all in context. Just like the the puppet dude, I don't really care. I just did not expect, you know, a few of the lines are really, here's the thing. I used to listen to intellectual atheists give podcasts and do all kinds of stuff. Then I realized that their own belief system was their own faith, and it's very confusing, and I just moved away. I, I don't belong to the humanist cult. Guess I belong to the Christian cult.
That means you lions, fool. You ain't gotta read between lines. I'm an open book, ain't gotta read my mind. Fuck the fine print, hell nah, it ain't fine. Look me in the eyes, you can tell I ain't lying. I said you ain't gotta read between lines. I'm an open book, ain't gotta read my mind. Fuck the fine print, hell nah, it ain't fine. Look me in the eyes, you can tell I ain't lying. I'm an open book with open wounds. Why hide and why deny what I've been going through? Scars don't mean you weak, they're a sign of strength. So I wear them on my sleeve like they a higher rank. Yeah, keep feeling like a fish went out this tank. Cause I...
A little bar style. I like that, And I can mix it to the other side of the road here. This is why I like all sides. Cause I think Simpsons comically said it best way back at I think that's first season. Bart jumping over the ravine and gets all hurt, and the Evel Knievel guy comes in. Now I guess it's just misogyny, but the Evel Knievel guy is saying, hey, just remember bones break and chicks dig scars. And it's just this funny ass line. I was like, wow. And, if that's your thing or not, who cares? It was just a damn cartoon. But I think about how, now that's somehow, it's all crazy. Just crazy. This whole thing's crazy. And, yeah, I think being an open book, kind of laying it all out there is the only way. I don't know. I can barely get it right. But at least I admit to the struggles going through it all. I'll tell you this. If everything was smooth, this shit would be like clockwork, right? There's a sure sign right there that this whole gig is just attached to trying to make ends meet on the other end of the screen. You know what I mean? And that's not even it's a whatevs. Proud to put in the work. But, if everything was easy sailing and you were flawless, unscarred, unscathed, I don't know. Not sure I'd be here. I don't think I'd have the desire to try to lay it out there. I think in laying it all out there, bearing oneself open to, criticism, critique, and hate. So fuck it, who cares? Because in the end, at least it's that drive, right? I think maybe if everything's perfection, it's easier to consume stuff than create it. I don't know. I respect the lyrical content here. I really think it's pretty good. Resonates well with all kinds of things of feeling.
Like they a higher rank, yeah. Keep feeling like a fish went out this tank. Cause I was born to tour the oceans like my name was Frank. I thank God that I no longer feel what people think. Cause in my efforts to lift others up, all I did was sin. Way too much, man, that pressure way too much to carry. And plus I pray too much, way too much to keep me buried. Pun intended, while you process that, I prophesy that I'm a prophet this year, cross the T's and dot the I. Yeah, watch me get these millions. People tried to keep me down, but I just kept rebuilding. So if you feel some type of way about my lyrics, sue me. While validate opinions of people who barely...
Ooh, I like that, because, you just got to keep going. Hopefully you can get yours in the end, be true. It's like that Vinny Paz clip I put up that Ann showed me figure out, show me clips and all that shit works. Because, Just like my handle. Turns out my damn page has, turns out good branding. I ain't doing that. Sticking with it. I just, I hope it does all work for him. I hope it works for anyone who puts in the effort. It was kind of the whole changing it up as you go along. I feel like swinging in here, sliding into the first year, we're looking to see what we got to change, what we got to do, what can we do to bring the best to you, or at least our version of the best, our version of what we hope it can be. And mostly an open book, scars for everyone to see, and shit, sometimes even being on point.
Millions of people who barely knew me. Shout out to Adam, glad to see you living. These motherfuckers still ain't ready for what's about to hit them. I'm writing song after song, rapping like it's Christmas. And right or wrong, it's always family over business. Yeah, you ain't gotta read between lines. I'm an open book, ain't gotta read my mind. Fuck the fine print, hell nah, it ain't fine. Look me in the eyes, you can tell I ain't lying. I said you ain't gotta read between lines. I'm an open book, ain't gotta read my mind. Fuck the fine print, hell nah, it ain't fine. Look me in the eyes, you can tell I ain't lying.
Oh yeah, no, that's a lot better. Yeah, I really liked it. I liked the tune. Yesterday it just really, we got a reaction in this video. I should probably try to put that up. That one was heartbreaking. And goes way back far enough to know that we were talking about some heavy shit long before it came to the channel in somewhat real ways. So, I mean, it's all been, what an adventure this has been. Hey, MESUS here has been part of it. Why? Because there's a connection there. I think it has a lot to do with, possibly the current administration and some tunes they wrote, at the beginning. I liked them. They're good. Shit, I think it's only been a year. I've only triggered a few people with the shirt or the messaging, but it's only been a year since that catchphrase was born, I think a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's kind of how I stumbled across MESUS, him and Burden, and I got some other guys coming up here soon, so let's just keep it going. Let's try to keep the 20 minutes ones off the table today. Be back.